Greetings. Welcome to the 2021 graduation of the Springfield Conservatory of the Arts. You guys are going to have to stand back up in a second. Up, down, up, down. First, I'd like to thank our music teacher, Mr. Bigelow, for the entrance music. We're going to begin with the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. This will be led by 10th grader Kayla Staley.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and for the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Kayla. You may now be seated. We will now have greetings from the school committee from Vice Chair, Mr. Christopher Collins.
Thanks, Mayor. Good evening. My role is actually just to bring greetings from the school committee. I could stand here, if you'd like, class, and do like a 20-minute speech full of platitudes and inspiring quotes. But first of all, parents, welcome and thank you. It is in great measure that they and we are here due to you. Staff, welcome and thank you. It is indeed because of you that all these students are here. I sat in the parent seats for 3 graduates of Central. I sat in your seats back in 1968, a while ago. So I am not going to give you that long speech. I am just going to leave you with, this, my friends, is only the beginning. Live long and prosper.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. And now we have greetings from the mayor of the city of Springfield, Dominic Sarno.
You want me to sing or what? No. To Vice Chair Chris Collins, great job on that. School committee woman Denise Hurst, to our homegrown, hardworking superintendent, Dan Warwick, and of course to Mr. Soccer himself, Principal Ryan Kelly. Kids, if you don't know, he was a hell of a soccer player at his day, and an All-American, and he puts the same spirit in the Conservatory of the Arts. So, the 3 words of the evening are perspiration, inspiration, which I hope I give you in my words, and because you are the Conservatory of the Arts, creativity, baby. So, I want to hear it now. I want to see how you feel. How does it feel, the class of 2021? You know, you've been able to do this journey in a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic, COVID-19. You're a very special class. So you can't let anybody tell you that you can't make it. You persevered, your fortitude, your efforts, and your dedication. Now, you didn't do it alone, though. You had your family around, your mom and dad. And I'll tell you what, it is so good, so good. Forget this virtual stuff, that we're back together again, and we're able to celebrate the good that our kids, students, the beautiful mosaic, the city of Springfield do. So it's so good to see you. Now, getting back to your parents and your mom and dad. Now, they put a roof over your head. They put clothes on your back, food on the table. And yes, we all got it when we were younger, maybe a little boot in the behind, because they love you and they know and that you can and will succeed. So now is the time to give a lookout for them and give them a big, big thank you, big ovation. Thank you, parents, for your continued belief and investment in our city of Springfield. Now you have a second family too, you know. That's the staff, administration, and teachers of the Conservatory of the Arts. And I know, sometimes they might get on your case, but they get on your case because they care about you. And again, they know that you will and can succeed. So, now's the appropriate time to give them a big shout out. So, the foundation has been laid at home. Your skills have been honed at the Conservatory of the Arts. So as you're starting to move forward, some of you are going to move on to higher education, academia, college. Some of you will move into workforce. Some of you will move into military service, and Godspeed to each and every one of you that do that. You've been prepared. And you should be proud of yourselves, proud of your family, proud of your school, and proud of your city. And I say that because there are some people in the city, in the state, in the United States of America that say that a zip code is going to dictate your future. You continue to prove them wrong, and you dictate your future. I need your help. I need your help. I know many a times the media will depict urban centers in America in a negative aspect. Tonight, you stand as a glowing example of the good of the city of Springfield, the beautiful mosaic of all creed, colors, and backgrounds. That's you tonight, and I need your help. Some of you are going to go on to lead here in the city. Some of you will go on to lead in the state. Some of you in America. Some of you in the world. Now, some might be in front of the camera. Others might be behind the scenes, solving problems, making for a better community. That is the pedigree that you're putting forward now with the Conservatory of the Arts. I hope and pray that you're able to stay here in the city of Springfield and help me move the city forward. But whatever you do, do it with pride. And always remember, and never forget, not every day is a good day, okay? But there's another day. And many a times you can learn. You can learn from trials and tribulations. It makes you stronger as you move toward your goal and toward victory. So I'm proud of each and every one of you. I know we were supposed to do this outdoors, but Mother Nature wins again. But we wanted to make sure we were here to honor you tonight. So I wish each and every one of you continued success and good health as you move forward in your careers. I'm ready to the end. You want to do that again? Well, hold on. I have about 35 more pages. Just kidding. Go get them. Good health. God bless. Proud of each and every one of you. Great work.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Before I introduce our next speaker, I also want to point out we have school committee excuse me. Start over. School committee member. Yeah, Chris is singing. It frightened me. Denise Hurst is also with us tonight. She spoke at one of our other graduations a few years ago. Now to introduce the superintendent of schools, Mr. Daniel Warwick.
Thank you and good evening. I'd like to begin by recognizing Springfield's Mayor, Dominic Sarno, distinguished members of our school committee, Denise Hurst and Chris Collins, Principal Kelly, the faculty and staff of the Springfield Conservatory of the Arts, parents, grandparents, and family members. Most importantly, I'd like to recognize our guests of honor, the Springfield Conservatory of the Arts class of 2021. The class of 2021 is like none other. For the vast majority of you, your entire senior year was a remote experience. For all of you, almost half of your junior year was the same. We are very proud of each of you for overcoming the obstacles and challenges that have stood on your path to this journey here tonight to receive your high school diploma. President John Fitzgerald Kennedy once said, "We are not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through the darkness to a safe and sane future." COVID-19 has been the darkness, and your resilience has been the candle in that darkness that has brought you to this very place at this very moment, your high school commencement ceremony. Whenever you accomplish something significant in life, it is important that you recognize the people who supported you along the way. We understand and value the role your parents and families have played in this accomplishment. Parents, can you please stand so we can give you a big round of applause? We so appreciate you. Thank you. And I've always said that the teachers and staff in Springfield Public Schools are second to none anywhere. Would the staff of the Conservatory of the Arts please stand now? They deserve a huge round of applause. Thank you. We appreciate your outstanding work. Graduates, there is no question that COVID-19 has greatly altered, maybe even defined, your high school experience. But now that you have made it to the finish line, I hope you recognize the valuable lesson that this experience has taught you. And moreover, I pray that the lesson is one that you will cling throughout your life. The value of the qualities of persistence, resilience, and adaptability. You see, Conservatory of the Arts class of 2021, you are not path followers. You are trailblazers, and I know that success in whatever you choose to pursue is something that each of you can achieve. Look at what you have overcome to be here today, accepting your high school diploma. That resiliency is what defines the class of 2021. The class of 2021 is very, very special here in the city of Springfield because in 2012, our dropout rate was 10%, one of the highest dropout rates in the Commonwealth. This year, it was down to 3% due to students like you. That's the best improvement in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Congratulations. Congratulations on this monumental achievement. Continue your journey into adulthood with resilience and determination. I know you will continue to make us all proud. Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. Now we will have our student remarks. Will Natalie Hernandez, Zamir Grimes, and Noah Staley please join me up here on the stage? I'm just going to introduce you. First up, Natalie Hernandez.
It's hot. I'm hard-headed. I didn't practice this. Good evening, family, friends, and faculty of the class of 2021. I am Natalie Hernandez, as he introduced me. I am not going to take forever up here. I honestly just wanted a chance to thank my family in front of everyone for everything they have done to get me where I am today, from creating me to raising me and showing me love. I also want to thank Ms. Santori, Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Soto for dealing with me not since 9th grade, but 7th grade, especially since I know I can be a real headache sometimes. 4 years ago in 2018, watching my cousin Alina graduate as part of the first graduating class of Springfield Conservatory of the Arts inspired me to keep going. 9th grade was one of the hardest years for me, especially at home, but seeing her graduate made me want to stand on stage too. At the beginning of this year, I didn't think I was going to get the chance because of the pandemic. I was so upset for our final year of school was going to be remote and that we're going to miss out on all the things seniors would get to do. Now I couldn't be happier since we do get to be all together one last time, and I do get to be up here, just like Alina. I am glad I chose this school because the teachers here became my second family. Miss Anderson, Miss Freeman, Miss Ward, Mr. Henshaw, Mr. Blaze, Dr. Santiago, Miss T, and Miss McKenzie. They helped me beyond my education, and I could not imagine having gone to a different school and having better bonds. Thank you. Class of 2021. Class of 2021, let's live the rest of our lives and remember we made it through the worst. We made it through this, we can make it through anything.
Now, Zamir Grimes.
How everybody doing today? Okay. Good evening, everyone. I love you too. Before I begin, I'd like to thank all those who have come here today to celebrate us on this momentous event. Graduation, the day we've all been waiting for. Coming together one last time as a class, celebrating 12 years of hard work and dedication, which brought many of us stress. But at the end of it all, we made it. We made it here to this day together. Time has gone by so fast, and it seems like just yesterday we were little teenagers in a shoebox at Franklin Street. It amazes me how far we have all come in the past 4 years. We wouldn't have made it here today without our amazing teachers and SCOTA staff. To Mrs. Anderson, where you at? I want to thank you for all that you have done, not only for me, but my fellow classmates. Whenever we were dealing with situations, let's give her a round of applause. We love you. Whenever we were dealing with a situation in or out of school, there you were, being that listening ear for us, offering your great advice. I speak for the class when I say that we are forever thankful for you. To Ms. Thomas, who we all like to call TT, where you at? Thank you for dealing with our daily craziness. Although we will sometimes, well, all the time, get on your nerves, you knew and we knew that it was love on both sides. You are one kind individual, and we will always be your little munchkin crew. I like to say that each teacher here at Conservatory has left a huge impact on my life, and you guys will never be forgotten. I'm sorry, I couldn't, shout you all out because we're all ready to go to get our diplomas. To my classmates, I want to encourage you all and let you know that each of you are destined for greatness and have the ability to accomplish any goals that you set for yourself with or without college. I can't wait to see all the great work you will all accomplish in the next coming years. To everyone from principal, vice principals, counselors, teachers, classmates, and so on, thank you for putting up with my daily antics from singing, dancing, and being my everyday goofy self. You all never judged me and accepted me for who I am, and for that I'm forever grateful. I wish nothing but the best for each one of you, and I'm honored to be a part of a chapter in your life. May God bless you all. Be wavy, stay wavy. Thank you.
And now Noah Staley.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Before I give this speech, I like to say that this speech does have some religious elements in it. Without it, it wouldn't be true to myself. So, amen. Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's law is wrong. It learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from the concrete when no one else cared. Tupac Shakur. Dear class of 2021, parents, teachers, SCOTA staff, and all who listen, the year of 2020 has been one many of us would like to forget. Even I don't want to hear the words pandemic, COVID, or vaccine, or lockdown anymore. If you sift through all the hatred and bitterness we may have for that year, you will find that 2020 brought about a shaking. This pandemic shook the earth and showed us how scared we could really be, what opportunities we could miss, the people we should have spent more time with, and the gifts we took for granted. Most of all, it taught us how strong we could be and how many punches we could roll with. Some people here have lost loved ones, friends, and coworkers, but you're still here. Many of us have lost motivation to pursue our education, yet we are wearing a cap and gown. Some of us lost jobs and opportunities, but you gained the opportunity to witness and celebrate the ending of a high school education and the birth of a new beginning. Some of us came close to losing our minds, but you didn't. You made it to 2021 with your sanity. A chapter that you might not have thought would close, but it did, and you've come to a new one. Many of us are rooted in something, a hope, a dream, a belief, or a knowing. What kept you going? When you couldn't get up in the morning to log on to school, to teach or to learn. What was that thought in the back of your mind telling you, get up, you have work to do? What was that nagging feeling saying, you can't stop now because you've come too far? What was that voice telling you, this will not crush you, you will overcome this? My voice told me, whatever your hand finds to do it with your might. Sorry. Ecclesiastes 9:10. God was my strength when I had none. He told me, whatsoever you do it, work heartily, as unto the Lord and not unto men. Colossians 3:23. He is the reason I aim for every A on every assignment. The reason I got into Howard University. The reason I'm the first in my class rank. He's the reason why I couldn't just give up. He's the reason why I pulled through. I wanted to give him his honor because he is with me today. He is my strength and my redeemer. So, you are the rose that grew from the concrete. About 3.44 million people died because of this virus, yet your life was not claimed. You woke up early and provided for your children. You remained strong and you were there for your students. You got out of bed and you fought for your education. And I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. You are amazing, and you are remarkable. No one here has any excuse, for mediocrity or laziness, and absolutely not fear. Every person here has survived one of the most horrific events in human history. No longer can you say, I can't do it. You have already accomplished an unimaginable feat. Now the question is, what can't you do? Never mind a worldwide virus. Once you start thinking like that, you become dangerous. For my closing remarks, I'd like to thank the Springfield Conservatory of the Arts for nurturing me, my classmates, my family, and my friends. Thank you for cultivating our gifts and talents. Because of you, I have discovered that I'm a comedian like my father, and a brilliant writer like my mother. You are the high school I prayed for and dreamt of. Now I will attend Howard University, the college of my dreams, the college of my prayers. Because of you, some of us have realized our calling to be nurses, builders, teachers, advocates, orators, writers, thinkers, and performers. I thank every teacher and staff member that believed in us and pushed us forward. You are our heroes. People always say it takes a village to raise a child. I thank Springfield Conservatory of the Arts and the city of Springfield, Massachusetts, for being the tribe that helped raise us scholars. Let's give a round of applause for Springfield and our high school. Now, class of 2021, go be great. Maybe one day you will return to the soil that helped raise you up and help other roses break through the concrete. God bless you all.
We're going to have a special addition to the student remarks tonight, and that is going to be a song, Lift Every Voice and Sing, sung by Zamir Grimes.
Hello again. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day has begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
I invite the students to go back to their seats. Can we have one more hand for the students? They are incredibly impressive. Now it's my remarks. Good evening and thank you for coming to celebrate the Conservatory of the Arts class of 2021. A milestone is an event that marks a significant moment in a person's life, and this night is a milestone for these students in this room before us. When you reach a milestone, a moment like this, it's important to reflect on how you got to that point, about the challenges you faced, about the successes and failures, and about the people that helped you. It is of course important to recognize what you did to get yourself here. As the great philosopher Calvin Broadus Jr. once said, "I want to thank me." And that's certainly important. You should thank yourself and never forget to be kind to yourself. But I think a milestone is also a great time to recognize the people that helped you along the way. So please allow me to give out some thanks tonight. I would like to thank the school committee and the superintendent and his staff for creating the School of the Arts for Springfield. You all have benefited from their foresight to begin a school focused on creativity. Some of the most talented creators in the city are sitting here before us, and having a School of the Arts allowed them to grow in a way that a traditional high school does not make possible. I would like to thank the educators that make this growth a reality. The commitment of the teaching staff of the Conservatory in arts and academics helped you grow as artists, scientists, mathematicians, and people. The guidance of teachers is essential to success, and in this pandemic year, their value has been magnified. Our paras, our tutors, our teachers, our counselors put in an extraordinary amount of work this year to make sure your learning experiences had value, and I can't thank them enough. That's fine. Go ahead. And some of you sitting before me really can't thank them enough. I would like to thank the staff that make everything in our school possible. Daisy and Unica in the main office make sure that things run smoothly, supplies are full, people are where they need to be, and most importantly, that the calls from the families get answered. Our head custodian, John, keeps the building clean and operating well. No one hustles as much as John does, and his pride in his work is clear. I would like to thank our assistant principals, Mr. Soto and Ms. Santori, because they are, frankly, the best in the city. We communicate all day, every day, about what needs to be done, what is going on with kids, what is going on with teachers, what is going on with families. If any of you ever had a problem at some point, I'm sure that Soto or Santori solved it for you. They are truly the best, and I'm always happy to have the opportunity to point that out. I'd like to thank the families of these fine students soon to graduate. As much as teenagers like to think they are grown and can do everything by themselves, they do need their parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and other close family and friends to help them succeed. They need your love, your empathy, your encouragement, your discipline, and sometimes your shoulder and a hug. They need you, and we need you as partners. So on behalf of all of us at the Conservatory, I want to thank the families. Lastly, I want to thank you, the class of 2021. You are impressive, creative, quirky, and wonderfully weird. You made our school a fun place to work, and we really missed your physical presence this year. Schools exist to give kids a place to learn, not to give us adults a place to work. So I want to thank you for choosing the Conservatory and letting us be a part of your learning journey, and I wish you all the best as you continue on your way. Conservatory of the Arts class of 2021, I believe that if you remember our school motto, you will do very well in life. Be kind, work hard, make art. Thank you again, and congratulations. Soon-to-be graduates, please stand. As the principal of the Springfield Conservatory of the Arts, I certify that these seniors have met all of the graduation requirements set forth by the Springfield Public Schools and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It gives me great honor to present to you the class of 2021.
You have been certified as having met all the graduation requirements. By the powers vested in me by the Springfield School Committee and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby declare the class of 2021 to be graduates of the High School of the Conservatory of the Arts. You may now move your tassels from right to left. Thank you.
Sit down. I just want to introduce Dr. Santiago first. Reading the names for us tonight, science teacher, Dr. Melissa Santiago. Okay, Charisma, line them up.
Liza Barreto Muñoz.
Try again.
Liza Barreto Muñoz. Abel Arturo Ceballo. Camila Colón Padua. Aiden Martin Costa. Jason Daniel Fernandez. Deasia Green Warwick. Samir Grimes. Class of 2021 salutatorian Hannah Mackenzie Hall. Natalie Briannalise Hernandez. Cheyenne Janae Jones. Taryn Nicole LaPlatney. Tyrese Lovejoy. Joshua Martinez. Will Mariel Menendez Rodriguez. Nashay Miller Artis. Christian Peter Ortiz. Joey Solja Piñero. Liz Annette Pomales. Marisa Roblero Reyes. Neilani Rodríguez Díaz. Juan Antonio Rosado. Jaina Lee Sanchez Snyder. Samuel Enrique Santana Alomar. Jair Smith. Tangela Denise Smith. Noah Shafan Staley. Class of 2021, valedictorian, Denasia Marion Stokes. Derek Valle Rodriguez. Deasia Watkins.
One more big round of applause for our graduating class. Good charisma. They learn so well in practice that they won't sit unless charisma tells them to, so great job. That is our show for the evening. Thank you all very much for coming. Congratulations again to the class of 2021. Before we process out, I'll invite the visiting dignitaries to make their way off the stage and to the back of the room. And then Charisma, you're going to do your thing again. Mr. Bigelow is going to play us out. Class, wait for Charisma. Come on, Marissa, I just said you learned. Okay, follow her. Charisma, you lead. Folks, you can follow the graduates out after they have left the room.
Thanks, Sean, so much.